Hey y'all, welcome back to Milo the Crazy Syrian. Today I will be showing you how to make a can muzzle. It is pretty easy. I'd say it's like intermediate or like medium, like easier, okay? But it's pretty easy to make, and they fit very, very well. Let me actually put mine on to show you guys. It's really easy to make. It might sound a bit muffled, but here's how it looks on your face if you make it this certain way. So let's grab the things that you're gonna need and let's get into it. Okay, the things you will need to make this are a can, obviously, some scissors, some felt, or like something softer to put onto the inside right here so that then your face isn't, I'm just using an old t-shirt that I've already been cutting up because I didn't want it anymore, and a hot glue gun with hot glue. So let's get into it. Okay, first thing you are going to want to do is you are going to want to cut off both of these sides. So this top part and this bottom part. I will be right back. Here's what the top part should look like afterwards. Make sure you rinse out your cans before. I did rinse mine out, but there is still a little bit of residue. We're gonna be cutting that part off though, so it won't really matter, but this is what it should like. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna trim it up anyways. So now we're gonna do this part. I will be right back. Okay, here's what it should look like with both ends. I kind of messed up a bit, so it is a lot more jaggedy, but it's fine. We're gonna be trimming that all up anyways. Now you're going to want to make sure, this is very, very important. You are going to cut right here along the ingredients line, okay? It's a very, very important rule to follow. I'm a bit shaky, but... Okay, you got that cut? And then you're going to want to cut right along this other line. Okay. Okay, so now you have a little section that looks like this. You are going to want that to put that to the side. You are not going to want to throw that away. You are going to want to keep that. Okay, now you have this. You are going, so if you are like me and you left that little curve, you are going to want to cut that part off as straight as humanly possible. I'm gay, so this is going to be a bit hard to do, but anyways, all jokes aside. Okay, you can throw this part away. We do not need that. Okay, now you have this. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to flatten it out. I like to bend it a bit because that's like the only way I can get it, but if you can get away without bending it, that's perfectly fine too. So now that we have this, you can now trim it. So just kind of go along the sides and trim them up. Okay, there we go. Now, it should look like this. Pretty good, right? You can throw away these little whoopsies. Okay, we'll just find that later. You can throw those away, and now you have this. Okay, now you are going to want to take it and mark it 2 lines. Let me be right back. I can mark it. Okay, I have them marked. You're gonna want to cut these out, not an entire square, just these lines, just like this. Just like that. So now you have 2 little slits. Now, what you are going to do is you're going to bend this middle part. And then you're going to want to take your can and you are going to want to fold it over. Fold it over like that. Okay, I have to do this towards me. And then you're going to do the same to the other side. I gotta trim it up a little bit, but what the fork? Okay, so I kind of cut a little diagonally, but you're going to do that, and you're gonna do the same to the other side. Now, I like to make mine just straight across like this, but you can make them diagonal and like a square like that. But I like them like this. It makes it look a bit more full. Then you're going to want to just straighten it out. You're going to hot glue it like this. Okay? Let me hot glue it and then I will be right back. Okay, just a little bit of extra footage. So here's one side, it's hot glued down. I would recommend taking this little square flap and putting the glue on to the edge first, not onto this direct piece that you're gluing on top of that, if you know what I mean. So here's the square, and then you're gonna glue it like on this part, and then you put it like that. There was a horrible representation, but yeah. Let me do the other side and then I will be right back. Okay, more extra footage, like this. You want to glue that down first, and then you're going to want to take it and glue it on. Be careful, it is hot. If you are under the age of 10 to 12, I recommend doing this with an adult. I am 13. I have this in my personal room. I have a room to myself, y'all. And my parents trust me because, yeah, I'm just like that. But, yeah, it should look like this. You can glue down this bottom part, but we're going to be cutting that off, so it won't really matter, and plus that'll probably just make it harder to cut off. So, now, what you're going to do is you're going to want to fit it to your face. Don't push down too hard, because be careful, it is very sharp. And then you're going to want to see where you want it. You are now going to curve out. Here, let me mark it. You are now going to want to curve it. You're going to want to cut that off so that then it's not so sharp. Here, let me make the line a bit. There. So you're going to want to cut all that off. Same thing on the other side. You can keep on going over it if you feel that it looks uneven, but that's just a rough thing. I will be right back after I start cutting and evening it. Okay, I got it cut, and if you want to, you can cut it to make it look a bit more like a snout like that. I will not be doing that. So if you want to, you can cut it like this. Hold on, like that, to make it look a bit more like a snout. But I will just be gluing that down because by this one, I like them to be a lot longer and like touching the bottom of my chin. So let me hot glue that. Oh, it just completely popped off. Let me fix this, I'll be right back. This is a good time to show you. That's what I mean, like make like a little L shape, and then you put it down. Okay, just like that. I sometimes also like to go in on the sides and kind of glue that part in. So yeah. Let me glue the other side down and I will be right back. Okay, I got it all glued down, including this part. So now it should look like this on your face. Kind of looks like a traffic cone, but we'll make it look a bit better. Okay, so now for this inside part, you are going to want to find that felt, or like what I have is a t-shirt, and you are now going to kind of put your little cone shape into it, and then you are going to want to put it up to your face, and then that will measure out how deep it needs to be. I just kind of go kind of thin because my face normally isn't in it that much. So yeah, I normally do about there. So yeah, let me cut it out and I will show you. Okay, here's what your piece of fabric or shirt should look like. Then you're gonna put it in, and then you're gonna measure it out again. Make sure it's as smooth as you can get it because you're just gonna wanna. Then what you're going to do is you are going to take your hot glue gun and hold on. This part is coming up, so I'm actually going to glue that down a bit. Okay, distracted. You are going to glue like around here, and you should probably actually take it piece by piece. I'm just trying to do it all at once because I'm impatient as heck. Okay. Now you are going to kind of swiftly put it into there. You're gonna want to kind of just, yeah, pat it down onto the hot glue. If it's too hot, you can always take these extra folds and do that. I'm fine with it because, yeah. You're gonna make sure that it feels nice. Mine does. Then you're gonna want to unfold it and glue in all these extra parts to make sure that it will stay extra glued on. Oh crap, I'm still recording. Okay, now it should look like this. You're gonna want to go back around a couple times just to make sure that you've gotten all the spots filled in as full as you can get them. And then now here comes, I don't know if it's the easiest part or the hardest part. It's probably one of the easiest. But you're going to want to cut off all this excess, but leave just a tiny, tiny bit. Like, my scissors are not. My scissors are not fabric scissors, so this might take a while here. Let me just show you. Okay, here's what I mean. You are going, I think the sun kind of tells you, but you're gonna want to leave like a centimeter off because we are actually going to fold that over to make sure that it won't cut your face, or you can just leave it like that. That's like this. That's fine too. But yeah, you're gonna want to glue it over or keep it like that. I might keep it like that, but at the same exact time, it's kind of a sensory issue, so I'm probably gonna end up cutting it off. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, here is what it's going to look like if you glue it all down. Oh no, I touched the hot glue. It's going to kind of look like a clown hat. Like, that's just what it's giving. But, oh shit. It should look like this. It looks pretty good. So now, time for the accessories, which is where this extra piece comes in. Hold on, let me clean up the hot mess I made with the hot glue. Get it? Yeah, I'm tired. So basically it should look like this. Hold on, this piece of hot glue is being annoying. Okay, I finally got it off, but you are going to want to take this and you are going to want to outline a nose. Probably on this side because then you won't have residue if you mess it up. But you are going to want to outline a nose. As best as you can. I don't know if you can see mine, but it's going to look just like this one, like kind of small, and then you're going to want to cut that out. I will show you what it looks like cut out.